neighbors. Like, would it be Adele or Mary Ann? Like, Dad, you're gonna get so many husbands in trouble, just stop. But it was just very loud, and then we spent like one whole evening doing like impersonations of Billy Bob Thornton and...
Sling Blade, sure.
Yeah. Some of them had it. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. That one was out.
Even
Foot fault.
But it was done more as a family outing or for the love of tennis?
It was for both. It was for both.
Did you make it through the whole thing? Did you put in your...
Well, there were certain points where you just really needed to get out.
You got to go AWOL.
You got to get out of the compound. And you know, a couple times I snuck out and I was like, yeah, top spin this, buddy. And I didn't get out. It was pretty intense. But...
Now, is this an annual outing that the family gets together and does something every year?
Dad thinks this is something we're going to do from now on. But there were so many family fights by the end of the week, I can't imagine that we're going to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'll let us back.
It always seems like a grand idea. I've had this idea myself where we round up the entire family and we go someplace. And I did that like, you know, once. And what you know, God bless the family. You love the family, and, you know, they love you, or so they say. But on the drive in from the airport, Tap City, you're done. You know, you're just done. You're down to things like, is that your luggage? Is all of it? And that's it. You know, there's not much else going on there.
That's so true.
You have a lot of things that irritate you, a lot of things that bother you, a lot of things that, you know, pet peeves, things that bug you, drive you nuts.
Yes, I do, actually. I know I'm the kind of person that, like, I would love to have my brain shut off, but I'm constantly, like, thinking of other things, like inventions. I have a really good invention that I want to do.
Now, do you want to, can you share it, or people
I'll share it, yes.
Have you got it registered?
No, because, no, I don't have registered. But, you know, there's, like, drunk driving.
Yeah.
There's also...
it's awful.
It's awful.
They're laughing. It's not a laughing matter.
No. But there's also something which I refer to as drunk dialing. And I know we've all done it at some point in our life where there's like, you've had a couple glasses of wine, it gets to be kind of late at night, and all of a sudden you want to make that call you shouldn't make. It's like, you know, you either should be playing hard to get, or it's someone that you've broken up with that you shouldn't be calling, or something. But it gets to that point where you want to do it, and I think there should be a breathalyzer on the phone
there on the phone.
You breathe into.
And if it's over a certain limit, the phone shuts down.
Do not make this call, because you will regret it.
Yeah.
But you do.
Sure you do, of course you do.
And you do regret it.
That's a darn good invention.
Don't you think? And there should be drunk faxing. I mean, how many letters you written at nighttime? Like, I miss you so much.
Well, this is a little insight I hadn't counted on.
I know.
Do you fax sometimes late at night?
I do fax and dial after wine, and I think it's awful.
How are things going on the Friends program?
That's going good.
Who's your least favorite friend?
Can you imagine?
No, that'd be fun.
Just like, think about it, if I just really said...
Just name it.
I mean, how much hell would my life be at work the next day? I don't have a least favorite friend. I like
that's turned out
Marcel, that
the chimp?
Damn monkey.
The monkey's gone, though, right?
Yeah, he was a pain.
But that's turned out very nicely for you.
Yeah,
and how about the Scream movies?
Oh, Scream is, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the first one, but the Scream 2 is scarier, and it's funnier, and the characters are richer. It's really, really a great movie.
So you're saying that the second one is actually better than the first one?
I think so, yeah.
That's unusual, usually, that the first one is, you know, the culmination, the coalescence of the great idea, and the second one is the vestiges. Wow. Gotta put one of those breathalyzers in my dressing room. Believe me, I wouldn't be out here now. But you play a reporter or an author in Scream 2?
I play. The first one I was just a reporter, but now I'm a producer. I wrote this book and I've made a movie, and so I'm a producer. And just doing that movie is great. I mean, Wes Craven's an amazing director, and the sequel, you know, there's kind of rules of a sequel. You have to make. I mean, it's got to be bloodier. More murders. It's got to be, there's like, I think that, the body count has to be higher. There's like a whole list, and we kind of cover them all, and it's really...
And this comes from, what, the DOT? Where do you get this from? But you know what I like about it is I hate movies that cost $500 million to make. I just hate those big mechanical monkey movies that Steven Spielberg makes, and then later it's a theme park. You know, I just hate that. You know, and they make like $200 billion. I hate that. These things, interesting, nicely directed, well-told little stories that cost, by comparison, hardly anything to make, right? Yeah, to me, that's the real trick there. Yeah. We have a clip here from the film. Courtney, tell folks what it is.
I think this is a clip where it's Jamie Kennedy, David Arquette, and myself, and we're talking about the murderer. I don't know. It's so secretive.
What did you say?
I said, I need that. What do you got in here?
I don't know. I heard a lot of unusual suffixes there.
Murderer or murderers. Because there could be one, there could be two.
Yeah.
It's a very secretive
It's like
movie.
Dad at the tennis camp.
Yeah.
Mary! Mary!
I'm sorry, but if you knew my dad, you would be so proud of yourself. That was perfect.
Oh, really? Here we go. Scream 2, Courtney Cox.
The killer's trying to finish what was started.
You're forgetting something. In Woodsboro, there were more victims before the home stretch. Tatum, my cameraman, him...
Time out. See, I don't need to be hearing about no dead cameraman, all right? Now, I'm warning you guys, I am a verb away from vacating these premises. I'm gonna get me some coffee, donuts, Prozac, and I'll be back when you guys start talking about something a little more saved by the bellish, all right? Gail's not here.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I? You three look deep in thought.
It's him.
Oh, hang on to your hats, kids. Scream 2. Congratulations.
Thank you.
December 12th is when it opens. Courtney Cox, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Peyton Manning. Nice going.